Hey,
All
what's
right,
up?
here
What's
we
up?
are,
What's up, man?
Here we are.
How
Cheers,
you doing?
bro.
Cheers to you. Cheers at home, everybody.
BlabberMalt episode 36, November 28th,
36.
2023.
It's crazy. Hanging out here in Lakewood, as we mentioned to everybody before.
Lakewood again?
I call it Rozi's.
I say Rozi's, but we just talked to the guys, and there's a Instagram poll.
Yeah, it's like 70-30. People said Rozi's, 30% said Rozi's. Our beer tender behind us said Rozi's.
Yeah.
The GM says Rozi's. We had a person who came here. He's here tonight. Standing at the counter right now. He said he's been here since the beginning, and it's Rozi's to him because the Rosen family. So
Okay. Since
Rozi's,
the beginning.
Rozi's, potato, brother.
It's ROZI''S.
Yeah. So it doesn't matter what you call it. We called home tonight for our podcast because we're excited to share with you some really cool, a beautiful space, a go-to spot for beer, bottles, cans, wine,
Tons of wine, too. You can't go
liquor,
wrong.
everything you want here.
Yep.
Place to go for all your holiday needs. Literally is the iconic bottle shop in our area. So
Yeah, very, wide selection. You said that gentleman was here since the beginning? The
Yeah.
beginning was 1938. He's a good-looking 80-year-old man over there.
I don't think he's 80. Maybe he's lying to us. I just went with someone's word. Maybe I shouldn't. It
Yeah.
is what it is.
Yeah.
But I think we're going to get a chance to talk to Tony tonight, kind of give
Yeah.
us some deets on the place and kind of go around. What are you drinking?
I got the Pilsner. Forget the brewery.
What's the Pilsner again? Resident
Okay.
Culture.
It's very good.
I'm drinking the other half, all Citra Haze, which is fantastic. And that's one of the things they have here. We'll get into that, I'm sure, in a moment. But they have a full bar here behind us where you can sample beers, do a flight. They have events. They just have one Friday. So a lot of
They're always having tap takeovers, beer tastings with different breweries, or have wine tastings, cheese, beer, and wine pairings all the time. You can check their website out. They're all listed there. Also check them out on Facebook and Instagram. They're the Rozi's Wine House on both of those platforms.
Yep,
So,
Rosie's
yeah.
Wine House. So how was your weekend?
It was great. We celebrated Thanksgiving on Saturday at my brother Mike's house in Ridgeville, and he smoked 2 turkeys and did the whole thing. And, he doesn't do anything halfway. It's all from scratch.
I can only imagine. I know
Everything.
how he is. So
He actually, here's an example, pumpkin pies. He roasted the pumpkins to make the filling, no canned crap in his pies. His son, his fiance, Josie, made the dough from scratch, mixed it, rolled it out, baked it, so we assembled the pies, and then of course, Mike whips up his own whipped cream because you can't have Cool Whip or anything out of a spray can
Totally get
at
it.
his house. So it was fantastic.
that's wonderful.
Lit the fire, went outside. It's got a little space heater out there, so just shooting the bull, drinking beer, and telling all the old embarrassing stories. You know how it goes.
Hey, when you're with
Old
family,
family
you tell
stories,
stories.
yeah.
That's what you do, right? You embarrass each other. Remember the good old days.
Yeah.
That's a lot of fun.
Yeah,
So,
how about you?
It was nice. We had Thanksgiving at my house. The whole crew came over, about 16 people, and
Oof.
I spatchcocked a bird, brined it for a couple days. I did
Nice.
it with a bottle of bourbon and a gallon of maple syrup,
Wow.
and of course salt and some peppercorns, and that turned out just
Yeah, did you
fantastic.
bake it or grill it or smoke it?
I put it right in the oven. So
Yeah.
I spatchcocked it,
Yeah.
put it on 450, and just let it ride until it was done with my grill timers. So
Nice.
I find it to be a really good option for people because we're already deep frying a bird. So kind of having a deep fried bird and then the one that's kind of the traditional.
Right.
You may spatchcock it and brine it, but it's that oven roasted that kind of goes really
Tastes
well
good.
and
Just
kind
takes
of
less
fits
time.
everybody's
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah, everybody brought sides and had the typical. Brian made a kind of twist on the green bean casserole. We had
Oh yeah.
We had stuffing, we had dressing, and there's a difference. Dressing has all the giblets and all the livers and stuff in it that you cut up and use for Sammy's later, right? So it's a dressing, 7-layer salad, pumpkin pie, apple pie, my favorite pecan pie. I did break my
pecan's
diet and did a
good,
piece of pecan pie. So that was on Thursday. Kind of fun for us. You know, we were kind of following my boys in football.
Yes.
And so we had to play last week on Friday night.
Right.
And the Final Four. So Thursday we actually had a Thanksgiving practice in the morning. So I had all that stuff ready for them. We actually helped feed the team. And we had a Thanksgiving breakfast, a brunch, after the practice with the team, the parents, grandparents, alumni. You know, community members want to show up and be a part of it. Big rally for the game on Friday, which was a lot of fun. Unfortunately, we lost on Friday.
But it was close.
Yeah, we played Hoban. We were up 14-3 in the fourth quarter, ended up just losing 17-14 to a team that is just, their only loss in 2 years was to St. Ed's this year, 14-7. I think we're in good company. Hard loss, though.
The Eagles should be proud of themselves.
I think so.
Definitely.
I definitely think so. I do. Saturday, we just worked at the restaurant, and it was at Medina for a while. Medina had some cool events for the weekend.
Yeah.
For their Christmas weekend, kind of finishing off their Christmas weekend. And Sunday we hung out and watched the Browns game.
Yeah.
So kind of just a chill, relax
that's awesome.
end of the week.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
And here we are. We have a couple BlabberMaltsters behind us over here.
Yeah. We got Jay and Janelle back there.
Yeah.
The wife will be here soon.
Heck yeah. And we're starting early tonight. I know we're videotaping this evening. They close at 7 tonight, and we'll kind of talk about those hours here in a little bit as well.
Yeah, I got the hours here. They're open Monday and Tuesday, 9 to 7. Wednesday and Thursday, 9 to 8. Friday and Saturday, 9 to 9. And Sunday, noon to 5. So it's not a super late night joint, but what I would suggest, if you're coming down to Lakewood, there's a bunch of great restaurants, even walking distance right here. Come here first, get yourself a nice glass of wine or a beer. If they don't have something on tap that strikes your fancy, which I don't know how that could happen, you can choose from the singles in the coolers and enjoy it on premises. So that's really nice. And we'll show you the space here. They have tables set up all over, and you can walk around up and down the aisles, look at all the wines. You can sit out on the patio. And in the summer, it's really nice. They have those garage doors open. And it's just nice. People watch. It's a fun thing to do.
I agree.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, you know, even the day with the snow, the idea of parking can be kind of crazy in Lakewood. Yeah, that's right. But you know, Lakewood has done a thing where street parking is pretty accessible now.
Yes.
I put a quarter in and got like 36 minutes. I got here really early tonight, just kind of survey the scene, talk to the management here, and just kind of go through the process tonight. But you know, it's over at 6, so just get here a little early, throw a couple quarters in. Pretty easy to walk around. Don't have to worry about it until 6 p.m. So a lot of people worry about that street parking and having to feed the meter all the time. You know, get here early, 4:30, put like 3-4 quarters in, get yourself a nice parking spot in the area. Come over here, have a glass of wine or a beer from the fridge. And I was here earlier. It's pretty dead now. They're getting ready to close in the next 35 minutes. But when I got here a little after like 5:30, there were, I would say, 10 to 15 people here. Yeah. Enjoying a beer, walking around with a beer in a glass, kind of pouring one out from the bottle coolers, sitting at the chairs, the nice comfy couches, and some people hanging out, and just really enjoying the space tonight. So
yeah, it is really nice. It's just a relaxed atmosphere. Yeah, like I said, you can get a beer and walk around and look at things. You can also, they have gift cards. They put together some nice gift baskets, you know, for the holidays or, any time during the year. Put a bottle of wine and some cheese spread, some couple beers in there, whatever you want.
And Lakewood isn't too far.
Yeah.
I mean, I live in Avon. We both live in Avon. About a little 20-minute jaunt. Get to take in the scene here in this beautiful city.
Yes.
And then come here and we'll show you around and see what's going on. Honestly, I'm excited about this weekend.
Yes.
I am. You know why? I mean, you almost forgot.
Yes, I almost forgot, yeah.
We are going to our first time together going to a concert.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
It's going to be Steel Panther.
Steel Panther.
Down at the Masonic Temple. Temple Live.
Temple Live.
Yeah.
I've got my cut up, ripped up jean jacket, my sleeveless jean jacket.
Nice.
I know I'm all in with the 80s. Got the little bit of flow going in the back.
You've been prepping for months.
I'm prepping for this, man. Prepping.
Yeah. I can't wait. It's going to be good. They always put on a good show.
They do, but it's just going to be fun to hang out with you and kind of, we'll report back next week, talk about how crazy the show is. Hopefully we can get a chance to do a little bit of a video
just do
there.
a little video. I mean, they won't let us bring a rig in or mics or anything, but we can.
No, we'll just take some pics or a phone video. It'll be fun. Rocking out to some glam 80s rock.
And we'll
plus. I call it plus because it's Steel Panther, but glam 80s rock.
Yeah, they're not a joke band.
They're not at all.
Awesome. Yeah, they're.
That's what I said plus.
Yeah.
They're extra.
We'll check out the. They are extra. Check them out on YouTube, Steel Panther.
Oh, jeez, it's going to be insane.
So we'll check out the craft beer scene there. I know they have Rheingeist Truth, Masonic Temple.
It's your thing.
Everywhere.
They have it everywhere.
But we'll check it out. Report back.
Yeah.
Get some macro beers, maybe.
We're gonna be there for a while, so I'm excited to partake with you, hang out, listen to some glam rock.
Crazy.
That isn't Billy.
I know.
And then kind of go from there. One of the things that I think is really neat is that we don't distribute any beer from Avon Brewing Company outside of our four walls, except for at One Stop Beverage.
Yeah.
Before Thanksgiving. And then occasionally we will put a few cases of our Christmas Miracle here at Rozi's.
Okay.
So you'll be able to find that here as well. So again, special people deserve special treatment. And
for sure.
if they're one of the only people that have ever gotten our beer in retail, you know that it's a quality place.
Yeah. You got to make sure they take care of it.
For sure.
Yeah.
I think just last Friday they had for Black Friday they had a black beer, like a stout takeover. There's a few heavy hitters over there. I chose not to partake in tonight.
Yeah.
But those are the kind of things you can find here. As you can see behind us, we'll do a walk around. You can sample the beer like a typical beer bar or a brewery.
Yes.
You can do flights, 5-ounce pours, full pours, walk around, sit and hang out. And really they're very knowledgeable. The goal is, again, to promote the local beer scene. And they've done that very, very well over the course of their time. So as a brewery, even though we don't distribute much, I appreciate their desire to support the local beer scene. They have Citramax on tap tonight, and they're actually promoting, a Market Garden Brewery, which we love too. So again, just one of those really great beer establishments.
Masthead pint glass.
Masthead pint glasses, really promoting our craft beer scene in our area.
Take this home with me.
No one saw that. It's going to stay right here on the table. I have plenty of those if you want one.
Yeah, okay.
So, what else is going on, man? How's the garage project?
Yeah, we're moving forward. I'm getting all my tools away from the area where the brew stand is going to go. I was over today, took inventory of all the stuff I have, and I'm looking at my kettles, and there's a site online called The Electric Brewery or Electric Brew House, and they have, from beginning to end, tutorials on how to build your own electric brew house, and they use Blickman kettles and show you how to drill the holes and add the ports that you need and put in the heating element. So I don't know, I think I can save a lot of money by reusing the kettles that I have, putting the elements in, and building the control panel myself. So that's encouraging.
I've actually studied that website immensely before we switched over to. It's fantastic. And before we jumped over to our one barrel system, prior to opening Avon Brewing Company, we had that kegel system that was direct fire. And do we move? Do we not move? Do we go to more of a structured setting where it can be more temperature controlled along the way? And really, the concept was to be a little more friendly to brewing with the garage door shut, right? What that looks like. But the process with all the tools, they even sell the tool with the punch tool. So it's a wonderful site.
Yeah.
And I think that you can do that. It's really not that difficult once you get down to the brass tacks of setting up your own electric brew house and then running it to your own control panel.
And, one of the things that I like, their mantra is they use off-the-shelf pieces of hardware.
Yeah.
All the electric hardware, all the fluid dynamic hardware is stuff that you're going to be able to buy long after, hopefully, they never go offline, but you can replace the parts with non-proprietary items, which, something like, I love, don't get me wrong, Spike and SS Brewtech, but I had an SS Brewtech controller.
When it dies, it dies, right?
And you can't replace the chip or the part because it's proprietary. So I really like the idea that they're looking out for you going down the road. I'm in the early stages of looking at this, but I really like their philosophy and the instructions that I've read so far. So, yeah.
That's
excited.
awesome. And I'm looking forward to, I know you're doing some behind the scenes work on various processes, right? Like the brewing day, what it looks like. I know you're creating these little videos for our BlabberMaltsters to kind of work through a homebrew day and what it looks like. And I hope to see some of these same little videos when you're looking at building out your set.
I'm taking some pictures and hopefully put together a little montage and see how it comes together. That'd be kind of fun.
Day with voiceovers is pretty epic, by the way. I've seen a few of them, man. I love it. And so we want to, again, the goal is content for you, right? To let you know that this is a hobby that can be done as simply as, a pan and a pot on a stove, to a small little cooler you buy with a braided hose. If you want to go to the igloo system with transferring beer with batch sparging, all grain into maybe a false bottom.
All the way up to Jason Lowry.
All the way up to, well, first let's go to what you're going to do, right? Which is still in between.
Yeah.
Which is the kind of the tiered system of electric brewing.
Yeah.
And then to Jason Lowry, which is basically a one
professional brewery.
Yeah. 20-gallon professional brewery.
Yeah.
Yes. Brew in a bag, epic. But it shows that when you work through this the idea of creating a beer, right? You could do it as simply as creating a sugar-based, right, a malt-based sugar, water, wort, and then fermenting it with yeast and putting it in a container.
Yeah.
Right? And then just drinking it off of that carbonated with some sugar tabs in a bottle. Right? Yep. Anybody can do that. That's old school. That's fun. That's how most of us started.
Yep.
All the way up to, I want to have a beer in my house. Yeah, it might cost a little bit more up front, but I want to enjoy the process and be able to drink something just like what we're having here on the micro scene.
Yeah.
At home, you can do that too.
Yep. It's a lot of fun.
And it's a lot of fun. And that is fun.
I had a friend of mine, Jason Hendricks, call me up, and he's been thinking about getting into homebrewing for quite a while. And he sent me a link to Brew Tools or Clawhammer Supply. They're brewing a bag. Well, it's a mesh, kind of like on a Grainfather type system. And I was looking at it. I'm like, man, there's some cool stuff out there. So I gave him the thumbs up. I'm like, get that, and I want to come over and brew with you.
For sure.
I mean, check it out.
Looking the other day, just seeing ads come across my feed of like Pico Brew or Tabletop Brewing, when they have now tabletop brewing machines that are using like hop shots.
Yeah.
So they're taking the new technology of liquid hops and utilizing that to create a IPA or something along the lines of a higher quality product on a 1 to 2, maybe 3 gallon system.
Yeah. Crazy.
I mean, you want to spend the money, you can brew beer in your home on your tabletop. And I haven't tried any of those things, but
I'll bet it produces pretty good beer.
You know why?
Yeah.
Because you did it yourself.
Yeah.
And it's fun. and that's what it's all about, is having fun. So I look forward to seeing those things. After last week's episode, we got a chance to tour your garage.
Yeah.
While the cars were still outside. And you had it done in a kind of an epoxy.
Yeah, they put down grind it, fill the pocks from the salt and ice, put down a sealant, and then add the material that gives the fleck color to it. It dries. Next day they scrape off the excess, and then put down a polyaspartic coating with a little bit of grit to keep it from being super slip. Dries for like 3 days, and then you can move everything back in. I think it looks great. It's going to be real nice to just rinse down if you spill any malt or any kind of liquids. It's resistant to, fuel oil and chemicals. So star sand is not going to be a problem on it, or PBW or anything like that. So
I mean, it's so nice that I would put that in my finished basement.
yeah, you could do that. You could do that too. Yeah.
It wasn't rough.
No, it's nice.
It was very nice.
I got a bunch of snow and water on it today because of the snow
weather.
we're having. I'm a little nervy about that. I want to go home and
see what it looks like. Wash it down.
And wash down the base or the garage floor.
So now you're gonna be baby in your garage floor, right?
That's stupid.
Listen, wife, we're gonna take all the cars out and we'll wash down the garage floor because I got to make sure it's clean.
Meanwhile, the kitchen floor could use wash too,
right.
But I'm not doing that.
No, why would you? We're not brewing beer in the kitchen anymore. On it goes.
Yeah.
So what do you think? We should maybe take a little tour of this facility
let's take a look at the coolers here.
You grab the stuff and then we'll take a look at the coolers and the bottle coolers and maybe top ourselves up at the bar. Say hi to Tony and kind of get some deets on the facility. So if you kind of come this way, we'll start at the bar. So as you can see here at the bar, we have taps where you can get flights.
Everything you need at a bar.
Not just a beer, but also of wine, right? So they have all of their wine you can get by the glass here. 8 taps of beer, and they have a seltzer on the night, Untitled Art. One of their Florida versions. I tried that earlier.
How long you been here? How many beers you tried?
We were here for a while.
Oh, okay.
We had little sips, right? You got to try them. You try them all. So we got opportunity to come and hang out here at the bar, utilize this as the space. And again, if those beers on tap and wines kind of don't fit your fancy, kind of come this way. And back in the day when people were selling beers, like Heinen's and such, have beers that are, ones you can buy and make your own 6-pack. They kind of have that here in terms of the ability to do that. So, Untitled Art, some bourbon barrel-aged beers. I love these 450s. We got CBS, people looking for that. KBS. Some Three Floyds in this cooler. Kind of rocking the old cooler here.
That is old school.
Yeah, got your Christmas beers around. And again, they have all of these over here too, where you can get, single cans all around the space. Big bottles, bombers, single cans.
That is a beautiful sight.
It is a beautiful sight. Kind of create your own 4-pack and 6-pack. They have the caps down here, kind of creating your own roll around. Again, this is one of those things where, back in the day, this is what it was all about. You would come here and grab your own beer, kind of mix and match. I've been doing this for a lot longer than most places have.
Yeah, 80 years.
Yep. As you can see, as we kind of move around, they have a bunch of seats in here. Like I said, there were about 15 to 20 people here early when I got here. They have really cool lounge chairs here. Which are kind of fun. Growlers, glassware, anything for your home needs of decanting wine. Over here, this really humongous wine section. So if beer isn't your thing, wine is a big thing in our area. They have local wines. They have wines from all over the place. We have French wine. I saw some earlier. Again, they have it kind of marked across the back wall by style. Gift baskets for the people who are looking for opportunity to give people some gifts for the holidays.
Because who doesn't want a bottle of wine or
right?
4-pack and a nice beer?
Cool. We have the opportunity to say hi to Tony over here, who's hanging out and letting us come in and do a little videoing here and talk about this wonderful space. So I kind of give him the mic and kind of give us a rundown on the space and what's going on here at Rozi's.
Oh, for sure, dude. Well, thanks for stopping by, guys. Appreciate it. We've been in this location since the late 70s. We previously were in a building that no longer exists, opened up back in '39. So
okay.
we've been here a little while. We love being in downtown Lakewood. It's kind of ground zero for every awesome event
You're right
that
about
Lakewood
that.
puts on. For instance, Light Up Lakewood is this Saturday. It's a huge street festival. Light up all the trees in Lakewood, and it's usually a really fun night, big bar night here. I know you guys have had a beer and seen the bar. Yeah, I mean it's usually a really cool event. Brings a lot of people out. And as you guys know, you've seen what we kind of do around here. We do the beer, we do the wine, we do the gift baskets. A little bit of everything for the holidays. We do a lot of beer singles. So one thing that people love to do for the holidays is like we'll put together we have these awesome 24 pack boxes for the holidays. So we'll just people come in and be like, just my husband likes stouts and porters, and we'll just pick out 24 beers, package them all up, wrap it all up. It's really a cool gift.
It's nice.
We can do custom baskets, beer baskets or wine baskets. Sell kegs. We sell 6 barrels for the holidays. If you're looking for something, we always have some in stock. Or if you're looking for something in particular from a certain brewery, we can always reach out to the rep, the distributor, or the brewery. And then the bar's always hopping. So when you're doing your holiday shopping, you want to stop by for a pint or a glass of wine, you know where to find us. Usually pretty chill during the week like this.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
When you've been here since 8:30 in the morning, sometimes it's a nice chill night.
Yeah.
But yeah, usually Thursday nights, Friday nights are really big, Saturday afternoon, and then we're open 12 to 5 on Sunday, which is fun because it's a nice little, you can put the Browns game on. It's a nice, very chill afternoon event, usually on Sundays. Kevin will bring up his record players, spin some tracks.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's, we got a TV on the patio. It's rarely on. Our kind of what we like to do here is just hang out, drink beers, drink wine, talk to each other.
Yeah.
I had a customer say the other day that what they love the most about this place is that it's not like you're in a normal bar where there's just all kinds of things going on all around you.
Yeah.
You just sit
It's nice.
and you just chill with your friends and have a drink and catch up. And we like to be that place where people want to hang out. So glad you guys stopped by to hang out.
Yeah, it's cool.
So besides Light Up Lakewood, I don't know if we did do a Christmas beer tasting in years past. I don't know if Kevin has that in the works or not. I think I might we've been doing these kind of pop-up Friday wine tastings, which I might try and do a couple more before the end of the year. And then, the holidays are really crazy here. It's wildly stressful. So we try and keep it to a relative minimum when it comes to events in December. But yeah, we'll probably do a couple more events before the end of the year and then hit the new year and swing.
Okay.
Yep.
So when people want to follow up and see what's coming up, is it like Facebook? Or?
Yeah, so we'll post, we have the website, rozis.com, which we post everything on there. There's an email list as well that you can sign up for us too. You'll get information about any tastings or any wine specials or all that kind of stuff. But then we're pretty active on social media. So Instagram and Facebook mostly, a little bit of Twitter, but usually anything you need to find, you can find on Facebook or Instagram. We
Cool.
try to be pretty active on those platforms.
Great.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yep.
Thank you.
Cool, man. I appreciate you. Thanks a lot. Yeah, absolutely.
guys.
Have a good one.
You got it.
And then, again, one more kind of seat over here. Then we'll head out to the patio, as Dave was talking about earlier. Great
Yeah,
in the
summer,
winter with
this
the
is
doors
great.
shut, but also killer in the summer with the doors up. As you can see, these little garage doors open up. And you head right onto the street here, all the walking traffic. Great time, guys.
Yeah, it's great in the summer when you have these up. Like I said, people watching is the best.
I agree.
Get you a pint, get you a glass of wine, come out here, enjoy yourself.
Yeah, man. Sit on the patio. Come out here and enjoy, as you heard him say, Rosie's. I win that bet. So call Rozi's. It's all that matters as you get here and you check out an iconic spot in our area that really promotes craft beer scene, craft wine and wine scene, which is just a great place to come and hang out.
Yeah.
So look forward to seeing you again this week and hanging out Friday at the concert.
Can't wait.
I'm going to send you a video for that. You're going to see the cutoff there, buddy. It's going to be epic. So, sound good?
Nice.
Anything else you want to add tonight?
No, I think we're good.
All right. Well, if you're out and about in Avon, come check us out. We have a bunch of stuff happening this week too. If you want to hop on our email list, you can do that through our website. You can sign up through that and get our weekly email.
Yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe to the website,
BlabberMalt.
The BlabberMalt Show.
Yeah.
And BlabberMalt, at BlabberMalt on X, Instagram, Twitter, all the places. You can find us.
All the places.
You know how to work.
Email us. Next Tuesday, though, we have our Christmas beer
We have the
tasting.
Christmas ale tasting. That's going to be.
Got some.
We got to talk about the beer list.
Can't wait. So we're going to do that right now. Talk about the beer list and get things situated.
Yeah.
Sound good?
Yeah.
Until next time, guys.
Stay
Stay
malty,
malty, Cleveland.